Hey everybody, it's Dana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a cute tag with some rainbow foil. Isn't this stuff gorgeous? And we're going to be also using a stamp set from Floret Bloom called Roses in Bloom. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press. I already have my tag in there. I'm going to show you guys a little bit later how I did this tag. It's already in there. I already have my stamp off to the side. So as far as my ink, I'm going to be using a makeup sponge and some glue. That is my ink. If you guys did not see me do this in a previous video, I will link it up here in the corner. But it's really super easy to do, and this technique gives great effect on a card, a tag, a bag, whatever you want to do it on. It really, really looks pretty. So I'm just putting on a light coverage of some glue onto my stamp. And I'm just doing a portion of the stamp. I'm not doing a whole stamp, just a little bit of portion of that stamp. And I'm just doing, like I said, I'm just tapping it on there very, very lightly. I'm going to go ahead and close my lid onto the tag. And that paper is just Nina Solar White paper, 80 pound. I'm going to close that down, and now I'm going to gently peel off my tag. Pull that up, and now I want to immediately put that foil down because that's glue. So I want my foil to go ahead and stick to that wet glue. I'm going to go ahead and rub it on there really, really good. Now I don't want to forget that that's glue on my stamp. So I want to go ahead and grab a baby wipe and start moistening up that glue because I don't want it to stick to my stamp and ruin my stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and spray on some cleaner. And now I'm going to let that sit, and I'm going to go back to the tag over here. Now I'm going to grab a carrier sheet, and I'm going to run this through a laminator. Now what the laminator is going to do is just make sure I get some crisp lines on this one because it's a really detailed stamp. So my ink has been heating up on 3. I'm going to go ahead and let that run through, and I'm going to come back over here and start drying off my stamp. I just want to make sure I get all that glue off. All right. I went ahead and moved everything out the way, and I'm going to peel back that foil. And look, you guys, how gorgeous is that? Let me go ahead and remove that washi tape. I totally forgot it was on there when I ran it through the laminator. But that, heavens, that did not stick. And look how gorgeous that rose is. So pretty in the rainbow colors. And look how easy that was. And look, I get all the details from the petals as well. So let me go ahead and make some room, and we're going to go ahead and put a sentiment, but I just got to keep showing that. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. All right, let me stop. I'm going to go ahead and grab the sentiment. I'm going to use that cute little thank you from the top. I'm going to place that right across the bottom because I'm going to put this on a gift because I have a sweet friend that hosted me. It's my bestie when I went out to see my daughter in Arizona, so she's going to get this tag. I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just going to make sure I have my thank you where I want it. That looks good. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring back in my precision press. I'm going to go ahead and stick that tag in the corner. Make sure I didn't shift anything too bad. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up with VersaFine ink. Black onyx ink. So I'm going to go ahead and push that over, grab that. And I really need to find a way how to keep my paper or tags, whatever I'm working on this precision press. I need to find out because sometimes when I'm using tape, it does not stick, but I'm going to master how to do that on another video very, very soon. I'm going to have to figure that one out because it drives me just a tad bit crazy. I'm just going to press hard on this one. Because you guys know me, I like to get it right the first time. I'm going to go ahead and gently peel off that tag. And voila, look at there. I got it right the first time. Ah, gotta love it. All right, now I don't have any paper here, so I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I clean off my sentiment because I don't want to get anything on that beautiful, pristine little part over there. Let me wipe that off. And now I'm going to go ahead and move that out the way. Now, remember I said that I made this tag? See those little notches on the corner? That's where I want to put some ribbon. what I don't want it right there because it's going to go over my sentiment. So I need to move it up a little bit. So I'm going to erase the lines. Now I didn't have a white tag, so I needed to make a white tag. So I'm going to move my notches up. So I had one of those manila craft tags. So look, that's how I made my tag, you guys. I just traced it and cut it out of white paper. So now I can move my notches up to where I want it. So if you don't have the color tag that you need, make your own. Just trace a tag that you already have and then create your own color tag, whatever color you need it to be. I wanted white, I didn't have it, I traced a brown or manila one, bam, I got my own little tag. So now I can cut out where I want my little notches for my ribbon. So I'm just gonna grab a hole punch and I'm just gonna very carefully notch out those two little indentations where I can wrap my ribbon around, or my twine or my baker's twine, and then I can go ahead and punch my hole at the top as well. All right, so how pretty is this tag gonna be? Oh, absolutely love it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some, this is like floss that I have had forever, but I love it because it matches all of the colors of my rainbow rose. Gotta love that, right? When a plan comes together. So I'm just gonna unwrap a couple of the colors. I think I'll probably use every single one of these colors because it's just too stinking pretty. And I'm just gonna gently undo this floss. I think I haven't used this in a while, and I tucked some of the floss so it wouldn't go like everywhere when it was sitting in my drawer. So I'm trying to be ever so gentle pulling this stuff out. Now, when I was doing this, I wasn't really thinking. I just wanted to grab a whole bunch of these colors at once. And this is probably like my first or second video of the new year. So I'm just really getting back in from, the holidays and being in like that creative funk. You guys know what I mean. You're out for the holidays and you have family time and hubby time and, lack of crafting time. So yeah, you're going to see me do some craziness now putting this tag together and wanting to use all of this beautiful floss. So I'm going to pull out some of the string, or the floss rather. I'm going to twist it. I'm going to go ahead and put it through the top because, it's a rainbow. So I got to have all the pretty colors. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just bring the whole darn cardboard right through. And then I'm like, Dana, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, let's just cut it right there. Because that's not about to make sense on video. Yeah, I don't know where my head was at this point. I don't know where my head was, you guys. But we're going to make it work. We're just going to go ahead and trim it and cut it all down. This is what happens when you're doing YouTube videos. And I don't want to cut out the boo-boos because you guys get to see some of the shenanigans that go on when I'm doing cards or tags or making these videos. You just can't edit everything out. So I want to start sharing with you guys some of the boo-boos behind the scenes so you can see the shenanigans that go on in my craft room. So now I have all the rainbow colors to match all of my rainbows, all my roses. And now I'm going to go ahead and put two of the colors around the thank you part. So I'm just going to grab the yellow and the lime green because I think those two colors together very, very pretty together. And I'm just going to go ahead and wrap those twice around. That's why you want to make your notches. So you're not buckling your tag. So that's with anything. Sometimes you might even want to do that with your card panels. You can put two little notches on the side so you are not tearing up the sides of your card panels. It gives really a nice bit of interest as well to your card panels. It's just putting those two little notches in. And again, like I said, it doesn't tear up the sides of your card panel as well. So if you guys have seen my videos before, I'm a little bit bow challenged. And again, this is, I think, the first, maybe second video I've done since not doing any videos since the end of 2006. So I'm having a little bit of a challenge on making this bow. But again, I was not going to cut it out the video. I just want you to see an epic fail on trying to make a bow. So I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. We're just not going to do it. We're not going to do the bow. I'm going to go ahead and tie this into a knot. Because sometimes when things just don't go right, you just don't give up. You just go a different path. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie this into a knot. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull those out. And I think it's because the floss and not the ribbon. And floss is kind of like flimsy. And it was really just giving me such a hard time. So I'm just going to go ahead and knot this off to the side. But I want to kind of pull it kind of tight so I don't have like a lot of lax in it. Because if this was on a card panel, I wouldn't care because I would just cut it in the back and tape it. And then it will be nice and snug. But I can't do that using a tag. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim that. And then by the magic of YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and make a bow off to the side. And I'm going to bring it back and stick it on my tag here. Because that was a long process. I'll have to show you how to make these pretty bows on another video. So here I'm just going to use some glossy accents. And I'm going to go ahead and put that pretty bow on there. And then I can go ahead and just trim off that excess from where I tied that knot. I have these really tiny, tiny little scissors that I picked up. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim off the excess from that knot. And then, only you and I and whoever watches this video would know the bow struggle of this. And it was real, as you guys can see. It was real. Yeah, I am terrible at making bows. All right, but there you have it. A beautiful rainbow tag to go on a really cute thank you card. Or thank you gift, rather. So what do you guys think? Voila, finally done. I think it comes out fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. All right, you guys, that is the first video of the year. Thank you guys for watching. Come back and see me soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.